I'm Ron Frank, and I'm one of the many American Red Cross volunteers that's up here in Minot, North Dakota. I'm from Kansas, and I'm a videographer, storyteller, and I've been telling stories for the past 3 weeks about the activities of the American Red Cross. The stories have been wide-ranging, but I want you to meet a very special person that I fell in love with right away.
I'm Erwin, and I'm 5 years old.
When I came in early 2 days ago, there was a little girl by herself near Mama who was sound asleep on the cot, and she asked me to play with her. I asked if she'd had breakfast, and she had not, so we sat down and had some breakfast, and she said, "Mama doesn't like me to have too much sugar." And she had selected a Pop-Tart. I said, "This is a special occasion, Mama probably won't mind." So then I said, "You have a medal on?" And she said, "Yes, it's from Bible camp." And I showed her the medals that I have on. And I said, "We must have something in common. Would you like to say grace, or would you like me to say it?" And she said, "Oh, I'll say it." And she said grace perfectly. And we ate breakfast together, and then we colored a little bit. By that time, Mama had awakened. And about an hour later, Erwin came up to me with this wonderful card. It's an angel on the front, and inside it says, "Thinking of you and remembering you with warmest thoughts and prayers. Love, Erwin."
She's bright. She's very artistic, very creative, very smart, and she's got probably the biggest heart. She's just a big, bright, shining star in my life.
I remember when I first got here. I don't know what kind of day it was, but I remember that day, and I miss my home a lot. And I miss my bed and my mom's bed, and I miss our TV.
Kids typically, overall, will take their cues and how to respond to disasters from the adults in their lives. So the better that their parents are doing, the better that the children themselves will do. Depending on their level of understanding, they might ask questions, and we need to give them realistic answers, answer what they ask and maybe not get into a whole lot. Kids will respond in many different ways. Some will see it as an adventure. Some will be nervous and afraid about what their lives are going to be like. Others might just kind of withdraw. So trying to make sure you give them the opportunity to express themselves, keep them entertained, keep them active, and again, just kind of getting that normal pattern down.
We spend time together. It's the same as it always has been, I guess. Yeah. Which is nice. I mean, that's one less worry. Like I said, she seems to be enjoying her stay here so far. But it's still in the back of her mind, when are we going back? And we were just back the other day to get mail and stuff, and she's like, "When can we come back here?" And then she noticed that the whole street's deserted, and she's like, "I wonder where everyone else is staying," and things like that. So she's curious, but in a good way.
So you don't have your own bedroom? Wow.
When we move into the house that is still in Burlington, that's gonna have my bedroom. If our house is flooded, we're gonna move there, and then I get to have my own bedroom.
Why are you here? Do you know?
So you can be safe.
And who helps make you safe?
Red Cross.